Well, hello, hello, hello. It is Latanya Washington, your customer journey strategist, professor, as well as the owner of the customer culture. And so today I want to talk about customer touch points versus the customer journey. So when we're talking about the customer touch points, it also can be your brand touch points, however you want to view this. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about your brand, that means something that you have built. It is also something that you have to look at and how people perceive you in the marketplace. Now, when we're talking about that, once you've gotten past this point, and we're looking at the customer touch points, you all, what are the customer touch points? Your customer touch points are the time that they come in contact with you. It is that moment and what they have experienced with you in the moment. Now, there could be multiple moments that they come in contact with you. It could be that they've seen a post of yours. It could be that they've had experience with an ad and seen your different products, the different services that you have. They could have even seen a YouTube video that you have created. And so those are customer touch points, you all. And so at the end of the day, we already know and we recognize the fact that there is no business. There is, especially if you have something that you're trying to sell, you have a product, you're trying to gain memberships, you're trying to get people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Well, at the end of the day, you can have all of that going on, but if you're not looking at your audience and developing those touch points, those moments with them, what have you what's going on here? And so when we're looking at your customer touch points, you all, once again, it's the moments in which you have with your audience, with it could be your potential clientele, the clientele that you already have. That is how we're doing this, and this is how we're looking at it. It is just like if I'm watching a video on Netflix and I'm looking at what's the offer. I'm looking at Bridgerton. I'm looking at all of these. The moments are when I watch that episode. Now, when we talk about the customer journey, you all, it is the complete path that people go through from the time they become aware to you to the time that they consider you, to the time that they make a decision to purchase from you, to the time in which they become advocates for you or fans, from the time they become promoters and share your information with other people. That is the journey. That is the actual customer journey, which everyone wants. That is how you stay in business for yourselves. And so we're looking at the touch point, the moments to the customer journey, the complete path in which your clientele, your potential clientele take, or even your current customers. You always want to have something else there for them to purchase again. So you always have to stay on top of your game. If you're in business, this is what business is all about. We don't just have something and then we stop, because the minute you stop, that is the moment your customers will stop. All right. We should always be innovative. We should always be creative. We should always have something to offer people. All right. And so another thing that we want to be mindful of when we're taking people through that customer journey, remember, we've gone from the moments, the touch points, we're taking them to the journey. You have to remember as well and ask yourself, do I have a place for people to go once they see me? Once they see my brand, where will they go? Do I have a button in place for them to click on? Do I have something there for them to provide me with their information? Where they're going? In order for people to go through the path of the journey, you have to have something in place for people to go to. Do you have a website? Do you have a landing page? Do you have a YouTube channel? Where they're going to go? All right. And so as you're building, as you're developing, as you're looking to obtain more clientele, more customers, more consumers, you have to remember you always want to have these things in place. So at the end of the day, the real truth is, before we begin to really, really show up, we want to make sure that we've developed and have all of these other things in place. So when we put ourselves out there and we have those touch points, we have those moments, that we don't just stop. Because the minute you stop and people have nowhere else to go, they're going to look for somewhere else to go. They're going to then go to people that already have things in place, things for them to purchase, a place for them to view a video, somewhere for them to go. And then maybe if they see you pop back up again, they'll come back to you. And so you want to, as a business owner, as a person who has an e-commerce store, you want to make sure that you have all of these things in place so people have somewhere to go. You want them to go through the journey with you. Put yourselves in the foot and the feet of your customer. They will stop if there's nowhere else for them to go. Just having an episode, now what? Take them through the path. Let them watch that series. Keep them engaged, keep them excited, wanting to come back for more. All right. So if you have more questions, or if you're trying to figure out, what do I do here? How do I develop that site? How do I develop that lead page? What do I need to do? Just ask. Send me an email at ask@latanyawashington.com, or visit my website at latanyawashington.com. Click on the consultation and let's connect to see what it is, or what could be the gap, or what could be that thing that's holding you back from stepping forward and getting in connecting with the clientele that you well deserve. All right. So that's it for now. It's me, Latanya Washington. And I'm looking forward to speaking and connecting with you very, very soon. All right. Take care.